Absolutely.
You don't win a war by dying for your cause.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you don't win a war by dying for your cause.
And he turned his tail and he ran away. Brave, brave Sir Robin.
Okay, when last we left off, you guys had saved the farm, the farmer and his wife, ran the monsters, killed them off, and you have taken a kobold captive. He told you that they serve his lord, Borthenroth, and you know that's where they were taking this treasure. The farmers were very grateful, and the wife immediately starts moving about, picking up the place, you know, straightening out things, and as you guys are taking the bodies, you know, outside to burn them or do whatever, the farmer really wants to chop the head off of this kobold. So, is anybody stopping him?
No.
Moldwyn wouldn't let him take the head off of somebody they'd taken prisoner.
No, he's dead. Dead Dave. They're all dead, Dave.
Alright, well, the farmer heads out to his barn.
That's where I was kind of heading. Ember, you want to come with me?
When the wife's done, she tells you guys to, you know, just relax. She's gonna cook a meal and make sure that you guys have a place to stay for the night and that sort of thing.
As I'm heading out to the barn with the farmer, I'll say, "Sir, is there a town nearby or a place where everybody in the local community gathers? I'm feeling we should kind of put up a word that this is happening, and I don't know if this is an isolated incident or not. We just happen to come across."
He tells you that he says, "No, lad, the nearest town is 3 days away. They didn't seem to be headed for town. They came from the west and were headed northeast.
Northeast? I'm just worried about other farmers in the area.
No, the nearest farm is about a 3-hour journey on horseback to get to. Because we kind of wanted to be isolated out here, you know, but we can't have children, and we just wanted to have a nice, peaceful place to live out the rest of our years."
Well, what lies northeast from here?
Just more forest and mountains. There's not too much. I don't go exploring anymore. I've kind of passed that part. That part of my life is behind me.
Well, sir, I would definitely recommend, at least if you can, hire at least one armed guards in case something else happens like this.
I'll make sure next time I go into town that I buy a couple crossbows.
Okay, sir. I'm going to finish moving the bodies onto the pile that's burning.
Okay.
And then wait for the farmer to leave, and then talk to Ember.
Okay. When you guys arrive at the barn, you know, he immediately sees the pig roasting on the spit and lets out a curse as he goes and gets it off, and he's like, "Well, I guess this is going to be our dinner tonight." And he takes it off and sets it up to the side, you know, putting out the fire, making sure the horses are okay. He starts checking stuff. He looks over and sees the large treasure chest and raises an eyebrow. He says, "Well, help yourselves to that." And then he goes about trying to clean up what they messed up, and then he goes out the back door. Once he knows the horses are calmed down, he heads out the back door and starts walking through the field, surveying his crop. So you two guys are alone now.
Okay. And pretty much go on with what we did the other day.
Last night. Okay, that's what I thought.
And then afterwards, I'll search the main guy, make sure everything's off of him, strip him down, and then put him in the fire.
And you guys already threw him in the fire. You threw all those bodies
Okay.
in the fire.
Okay. I'll just gather all the stuff and put it by the chest.
Okay. Alright, what are the rest of you guys doing? You got like a kobold captive, he's kind of cowering in the corner there.
Modwin's gonna go up and see if he speaks any common.
I believe he does, 'cause
So-
I think he's been talking to everybody.
Well, I was wondering if maybe somebody had done Draconic or something, you know?
No, he speaks.
Because I wasn't here last. Oh, okay. Don't worry now, lad. We're not going to harm you now that we've disarmed you and taken your prisoner.
Fine, then let me go.
We're not?
No,
You're
I'm
not
not
there.
gonna cause any more trouble, I just want to go home.
We're not there, Ember.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Just cut these bonds and let me go, and I won't look back. You can keep all that stuff, I don't need it.
Well, I would right now, lad, but I have to make sure my companions are all in agreement with me. But don't worry now, we may argue a bit, but it'll turn out all right for you in the end.
Hey, look, we didn't harm those people. We just wanted some food and a place to sleep. We could have killed them
Well,
at
yeah.
any time. We left them alive. We didn't harm them.
Well,
Just
I'm
cut my bonds and let
understanding.
me go. And
While they're
you never have
chatting-
to worry about me again.
I'm gonna grab a strip of cloth, twirl it up, and shove some in his mouth, and then tie a bit around his head so that he shuts up.
Hey, now wait a minute. What are you doing that for? We were talking.
Yeah, he's done talking. I shove him back where he was.
Tail twitches angrily as he just sits back down in the corner.
They were
now there's
more
no
than
need-
ready to kill these people. He doesn't need to be speaking anymore. And I'm
There's
gonna
no-
go back to where the lady was and her with her cleaning or whatever it is we were doing.
Okay, she turns towards you and gives you a little wink and a smile as she gathers some things for dinner.
Modwin turns back to the kobold and kind of shrugs helplessly and said, well, like I said, you know, there might be a bit of arguing, but don't worry, lad. I'll make sure we can let you go and you can go home soon.
Don't make promises you can't keep. And, oh goodness, what would Locke do? Probably help do whatever around the house.
But where's Mark?
He's not gonna be here today.
Oh, okay.
Help clean up some of the messes or whatever that from
Mitch, I'm gonna start taking
clean
a
up
short
the
rest.
bloods or whatever.
Okay. What'd you say, Dish?
I'm gonna start taking a short rest.
Okay. You guys, unless you're doing anything in particular, you guys have a nice meal, and I mean, you could take a long rest. There's nothing going on. The kobold's not going anywhere, at least not right now. So, the farmer eventually comes back from the fields. He tells you that he found some more bodies, kobold bodies, and he piled them up and burned them. And then it looks like they didn't do too much damage to his crop, so it should be saved. As he comes in, his wife is finishing setting the table and then making sure that everybody has a plate or something somewhere to sit. And he comes, thanks you all again for saving them. Says, so what were y'all doing this far out, if I may ask?
We were following the horn.
What horn?
You did not hear the horn?
No, lad, my hearing's not what it used to be.
It shook the very ground, sir.
Is that what that was? I just figured it was an earthquake of some kind.
No, and I fear, for I saw many colored dragons in the sky.
Dragons?
What directions were they heading, Mitch?
They were headed
Northeast.
west.
All heading west.
Oh, I thought it was north. Okay.
No, they were coming from the east and headed west. They were headed towards the coast.
Okay.
The Sword Coast. Bum, bum.
Yes, so, and the creature over there apparently claims to work for a dragon.
Farmer looks over at the kobold. The kobold just looks at him and shrugs.
Well, we left, our local town, with a friend of ours. Unfortunately, he was attacked by wargs and killed, and so we had to bury him and inform his family. And on our way back to the coast, we heard the horn and headed in this direction. And kind of got lost when we were coming back.
I'm sorry to hear about your friend. You guys have like one of the best meals you've had since you've left Waterdeep. Nice home cooked meal. Obviously there was roast pig, so that was a big part of it. But you have like vegetables and potatoes, and they have some milk and a couple bottles of wine. And
Marikoth and I have perfect table manners.
Yeah, and they do bring
And I don't.
from the basement.
Me neither.
Go ahead and tap the keg downstairs, and if you want some ale. So if you head down the basement, you easily find there's 3 kegs down there. Yeah, everybody else, like the farmer and his wife are, they kind of raise their eyebrows when they see, the table manners of holding the fork properly and cutting the meat into little pieces and placing it in your mouth, and everybody else is just kind of grabbing and pulling and that kind of stuff.
I'm wiping my mouth on my sleeve, everything else.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Baldwin's like, if there's a fork and knife provided, then she's sort of cutting the meat into large chunks and kind of biting bites off of a chunk stuck on her fork, but...
Yeah. Okay. And then afterwards, you guys are sitting around, and this is when the questioning is coming. He's kind of sitting by the fire, smoking his pipe, as you guys are kind of gathered around. His wife is busy fixing beds and cleaning up and that sort of thing, as he's kind of questioning you guys. So what are your plans then after this? Kobold snoozing in the corner.
I would assume keep going up and towards where the dragon horn was.
Well, you assume incorrectly, my friend. We are merely traveling at point, and we'll continue heading in whichever direction the wind takes us. Luck is our mistress.
I thought you told the Badgertail family that you would be investigating the sound of the horn.
We already did that.
We did investigate the sound of the horn, and we found out the cause of the horn.
Yeah,
and we're on our way back with your. We were on our way back with your guidance when we lost and happened upon the farm here.
Well, it's a good thing you happened to come across us. Who knows what these beasts would have done to us?
Tamora guided us here for a reason.
Yep.
Well,
And
we
if we
can't
can
thank
help
you all
other
enough.
people, you've thanked us plenty, sir. And if we can help others, we will.
Is this all the items that the kobolds had right over here?
What'd you say?
I asked it, are these all the items that the kobolds had over here? That were in the chest and that were being used by the enemies? I'd like to see if they are divine.
I guess. No, they didn't bring anything into the house. If that's what I didn't even see that chest until I went out into the farm with your friends here.
We stripped down the bodies and everything is in the barn right now.
Okay, then I might just take a quick stroll out, and I have regained some energy. We'll see if any of it has magical properties to it.
Oh, you're a mage then? You're an elf and a mage,
I've been taught in the arcane arts. I would not call myself a mage yet.
Interesting. We don't get too many of your kind out here. Mages, that is. Elves come and go.
I'll accompany you. You shouldn't go alone.
That is more than fine. Talon, can I please see that bow? I am sure it is of magical origin.
Lock.
Lock. Can I see that bow? And Modron, can I see that shield? Being elvish, it's more than likely magical too. I'd like this to make sure.
Oh, aye. This shield is a pretty thing.
I know mine is not, but it is elven.
It is very nice, bow.
Yes, it is.
Do you really think it's magical?
I would assume. I thought I saw a rune or two in the 5 seconds I got to look at it.
Did you say it's an elven shield, lad?
Oh yes, look right here. This is a blessing from one of our gods, I believe. And this looks like more of an enchantment of protection, but I'm not 100% sure that it has been actually magically endowed. It may have been created and not been given magical properties yet. I'm not sure. I have to do a ritual. I have to do a ritual to check it out.
Oh, well, what no? I never thought they'd be using an elf shield.
Wow, that's pretty nice looking.
Yeah.
Yes, our people are quite known for their craftsmanship.
Locke will come out with you and bring the bow, and he's all excited. He wants to know if it's magical or not.
Mordwin's fingering the edge
He's
of her
all bright-eyed, one eye.
Mordwin's fingering the edge of her shield, and she says, now this I can easily see is bronze, but besides the edging, this is a metal unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Oh no, you're a dwarf. You know what mithril is.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Mitch, I go out and make sure that I have access to all the items that the kobolds had, like the armor and all that, and anything.
Hobgoblin or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the hobgoblins and the kobolds had, and then I cast detect magic.
I'll also pull the stuff out of the chest and lay it out,
Raven would be coming as well.
and make sure it's not a false bottom or something.
Who's watching the kobold?
No, Raven won't let Locke go alone.
Mordwin will
She's
stay with
still
Okay.
weird.
Okay. The art objects that were in the treasure chest, they're just that. They're just art objects. So
Okay.
For Talon, because Talon said he's going to pull all that stuff out of there. They're just pieces of art. They don't seem to have any
cool.
special properties at all.
They're pretty though.
I'll
Oh
check
yeah,
for a
they're
false bottom
pretty
or
and
something.
pretty. They're worth some money too. As you guys head out, is everybody head to the barn, or who's staying behind?
Mordwin's staying with the kobold.
Okay. Cool. I'll try to talk her into letting me go.
And before Raven leaves, she says, "I expect to see him when we get back."
Well, of course. I wouldn't do anything.
Dead or
without
alive,
it.
I don't care, but he better still be here.
The kobold can talk his way out.
He's gagged.
Not for long.
Yep.
He's got sharp teeth. Alright, hang on. Let me place your tokens a second.
Why haven't we killed the kobold?
That's an excellent question.
We were
haven't
gathering
gotten around to it
information
yet.
and then we stopped.
Oh, okay.
Anybody see the movie Apocalypse?
Yes.
Okay.
Target practice.
Okay, you guys all head out to the barn and you pull the chest out to an area where you can light a few lamps and you get some better light. It's nighttime right now. I just don't have it reflected on the screen.
Is there anything else of theirs in there? I might want to do it once more around the barn.
Maybe that'll help.
Paranoid much?
What?
I said paranoid much.
Always paranoid. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if they hit anything else.
It all go dark?
You were totally dark now.
Oh yeah, it just did that. I don't know why.
And you asked if I was paranoid.
Let there be light. Okay, can you guys all see?
Yep.
Except for Dish,
Nope.
you probably never lost in sight, right? Well, Mode, when you
Nope.
can't see, you're not there. That's why you're still on the other page, so you're not going to see.
Oh,
this.
you mean it was supposed to go dark? I thought it was an accident.
Here, I'll put you in there so you can see what's going on, but you're not physically there. Okay?
Oh no, I could see even before you did that.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Oh wait, now I can't.
How about now?
Thanks.
Okay. As you guys gather around the chest, you open it up, and as I said before, let's read it off. There are 2,300 copper pieces, 1,600 silver pieces, at least 60 gold pieces in there, and these are all. I mean, they're not neatly set in sacks or anything. They're just dumped in there. There was also an embroidered silk handkerchief, a copper chalice with silver filigree, a pair of engraved bone dice in a little case, and then 2 small mirrors set in a painted wooden frame.
Ooh.
And you guys can see that if you just pull up your handout with the treasure chest, scroll down a bit, and you'll see the treasure. Okay, okay, Dish, you got all the stuff there.
And cast detect magic.
Okay. It's a misfire and blows up in your face.
You guys hear me chant some words in Elven. And you see my eyes glow like a purple.
Owa, Tanas, Siam.
Klaatu, Barata, Neku.
Owa,
Nectar.
Tana, Siam.
Nectar.
Definitely an N-word.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Nuite Karuth.
So concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Okay, so what do you do with the shield and bow? Are they still holding it? Do you put it on the floor? Or how are you doing this?
I just put them on that table behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, we laid out everything from the goblins and the leader and everything. It's all on the...
Yeah.
Okay, you Dish, as you go and you're kind of looking around, you see indeed the bow and the shield are emitting magic, as well as what appears to be the gauntlets from the armor of the large misshapen hobgoblin.
Okay.
And you're also picking up magic coming from the chest.
Oh, there's some more magic in there. I open the chest up and look inside.
It's already open, but you look inside and it's filled with coins and the stuff that I described earlier.
Let's dump out the coins here real quick, guys. Help me out. Somebody get a sack and let's put it all in the sack real quick. There's more magic in here.
And anybody who's
Okay.
injured, go ahead and heal your character to full at this point, because you guys are full rested now. Okay, so you guys spend it's like a good 20 minutes by this time your spell expires. By the time you get all the coins out and bagged, you find some sacks laying around. If you don't have any on your person, you find some sacks laying around and are able to sack the thing in there. You can see at the bottom what appears to be a little, like a false bottom with a little hole that you stick your finger and pull it up at the bottom of the chest.
Okay. Raven, you're the one of talent to check for traps, correct?
I can try.
Would you mind? Here is the false bottom.
What was that one again? Perception?
I believe.
Wait 1 second. Oh, too late.
Sorry.
Okay. You check around the bottom of the chest, and there doesn't appear to be any traps on it.
Seems okay.
I'll pull it open.
Wait.
Alright, Talon sticks
Tal-
his hand
Wait,
and he
Talon.
looks at you.
If new character, I cast,
Dish?
I cast a spell that protects you. I just gotta look it up real quick.
For a minute I thought you cast silence.
I cast Blade Ward on him real quick.
Okay.
It
Alright.
to protect eye. Boom.
You feel a rush of magical energies into your body, and you don't really understand what he just did.
It will help you just in case there's some kind of mechanism that might hurt you. It'll protect you from getting hurt somewhat. Not all the way, but a little bit.
He's got like 9 more.
I will pull the bottom open.
Alright. You stick your finger in the hole and you pull up. Easy enough that the bottom comes open. In the bottom you can see what appears to be... Huh?
Then I start screaming. I'm sorry, just kidding, guys. I'm doing that in character. I couldn't resist. Sorry. I'll pull the bottom open.
As he pulls it away, you can see what appears to be three items wrapped in black cloth.
Reach
Oh, wow.
Let's pull them out.
I start pulling them out,
Okay.
laying them on the floor.
Okay. As you remove them, underneath you also see what appears to be two different size bags. One is about the size of your fist, and one is about the size of a pouch, like a side pouch that you would carry.
I'll pull those out also.
Okay.
Mitch, I cast Detect Magic again.
Okay. All objects appear to be radiating magic.
Including the pouches?
I'll open the pouches and unwrap the items.
Okay. Which pouch do you open first?
The fist-size one.
Okay. You open the fist-sized one, and there appears to be nothing in here but a simple stone that is carved in the shape of a cat's head with
Ooh, pretty.
jade eyes. It's about the size of a large, like a chestnut.
Oh, cool. Open the other one.
You open the other
It's
one,
magical,
and
right?
the stone is. This pouch is not.
Okay.
You open
The stone is magical.
You open the second pouch, and you see nothing inside. Like literally, there's nothing in there. You don't
There's
see a
nothing in
bottom.
there.
Just a black
look at the
space. Okay.
Nothing.
You look in, you open it up, and you look in. It just looks like a black void.
But is the pouch magical?
Yes.
The pouch itself is magical.
Oh, wow. Did not know. And then I'll unwrap the 3 other items so he can look at them.
Okay. You unwrap the first one, and it appears to be a blade, a scimitar in a black scabbard with a black hilt and wrapped with black leather. Yeah.
Oh,
second.
pretty.
Ember, this looks like it's right up your alley.
Uh-huh. That's so pretty.
Unwrap the second one.
Hang on one second. Damn it. Okay, the second one inside appears to be a hammer of dwarven make. It has a flat head on either side. Seems like the top of it, top of the hammer is made completely of stone with some brass or copper rivets pounded into it. It's got a long handle. It's basically a warhammer wrapped in leather, and you can see some dwarvish runes upon the side of it.
I take it as magical also.
Yes, all these things are showing magical.
They're all magical. Everything here.
Unwrap the third one.
The third one is the longest one. As you pull the cloth away, you can see it appears to be a staff made of some kind of hardwood. It has, again, like a dark brass or copper fitting towards the top, about a handhold down from the top, and then it has a sweeping, like a kind of an M shape, and it holds a faintly glowing white orb at the top.
Well, if there's no objections, I would say Ember gets the scimitar. I mean, she uses scimitars.
I'll tell you what. If you give me
It's
some
good for me.
time, if you give me some time, I should be able to tell you exactly what these things are. I just need some time to examine them.
Okay. No objections from me. Anybody else?
No, it's good for me.
Okay.
Locke also agrees and wants to know what everything is.
But we have a sack. We can put old pieces and stuff in now.
Mitch, do I go ahead and do you want me to do identify and spend a couple of days doing identify, or do you just want me to kind of know what these things are?
No, these things are you guys. You guys won these items, so you guys can figure them out. What you're going to do is you need to spend at least a short rest attuning yourself to these items, according to the new rules. Once that short rest is completed, you guys will know how they function, all their powers and stuff.
All right. I look at the ruins and I kind of judge who should get what. You know, like, oh, the hammer should go to the dwarf. The scimitar, yeah, it should go to Ember. The stone, I think that looks good for Talon. The bag, Locke, that bag looks good for Locke. And am I missing anybody? Me, myself, I'll take this. This staff looks like it's good for me.
The gauntlets.
The gauntlets, they go to Raven. Raven, yes, Raven. You fight with your hands. I think these gauntlets, yes, these help you with hurting. They make your punches harder.
Okay.
And I tell them, this stone, Talon, this stone is of good luck, and you seem to be one who relies on not only skill, but just maybe a little bit of luck to get you through your life.
A lot more luck than skill, but thank you.
Right. And this is a good charm for you, a charm of good luck. I think it's calling to you. I think it is calling to you. And Ember, yes, this scimitar of this beauty that was only matched by you it looks like it's meant for you. And Locke, this bag, you seem to treasure your possessions. This will allow you to carry many possessions, more than it looks like it can hold. You could probably put all these coins into that sack, and it would not even try to almost fill it.
Really?
Yes. And this staff, I think it is more attuned to me because I am a professional at magic. It helps me. It helps it gives me a place to store energy, my magical energy, so that I may use them in a different way, at a different time.
Wow. Locke's fascinated by the
Right.
pouch. And
What I suggest we all do is take some time and you sit with them, and then you look at the runes, feel the item, get attuned to it, reach out to it as it'll reach out to you, and you will know exactly how to work with this item.
Raven's like, I think the best way to do this is just use them. So she puts them on.
Oh yes.
Kind of like flexes her fingers.
I know of something you can go use it on, but you know.
Raven, smash.
Oh, Mitch, really, I kind of walk around the barn real quick just to make sure we didn't miss anything. I know we didn't, but you know me.
Yeah, give perception. It's another thing I forgot to do. It's been a hard week, guys. Sorry.
Are you okay? What happened?
No, I'm good. It's just wait for this week to end.
15.
15. Fitting. You find nothing else except the sleeping horses.
Alrighty.
Raven's gonna head outside and use bales of hay as dummies and see how her new gauntlets work. And Locke is going to enjoy throwing things in to his bag and, you know, things that he wouldn't miss first, like a piece of wood or something, or a bit of hay or whatever from...
Gotcha.
Just because I think he distrusted it first.
I can just picture Locke, you know, with his one eye staring, you know, like asking, you know, Marakoth if he can put the staff in, and what, and his eye just gets huge. He's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, with
And
that,
like probably
Mary-
asking a
Mary
million
Poppins.
questions.
let's take our first break and come back in 5 so I can get this stuff queuing.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.